Somebody that you used to know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. My camera's like super crooked. Oh. All right, that's good. Hello, Luna. Cutest little cat in the world. All right. Mm-hmm. When you say Spotify. All right. I think we're all set. Oh. What is this? Whatever. Okay, we need to do a Dustburrow Dune set piece and also make them drop the new dungeon. Oh, I also forgot to do... Oh, no, I did do it. It needs to be a quest target, the new dungeon. And also I have this Boolean to hide it from the... Where is it? I have one Boolean that sets it so it doesn't show up in the quest log thing. Let's go to Dustburrow. We need to drop dungeon. Level type. Silted layer. Alright, cool. We still need to do the set piece. I also want to redo the Elder Scarab boss fight. I might do that first. What's up, Jomi? When are you gonna pay out the board dividends? Those are gonna get postponed. Those need to get postponed this year. They're supposed to be 2025. Lots of postpone them to 2030, I think, though. I know that's not what the shareholders want to hear, but how have you been, though? How's everything in the banking world? Thank you, Infinite Coder, for the raid. Appreciate it, man. Hope you had a good stream. Banking world is exciting. I know that's a lie. Lots of new projects. That's cool. Do they make you use AI yet? If you're a Grok coding assistant. Oh, thank you, Nigel. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Infinite Coder. Immediate ad. Oh no. That sucks because I put it to I make it so there's no pre-rolls. Thank you, buddy. How was your stream? We just started a data warehouse. You think we are ready to let AI loose on our data yet? Uh-oh. Sadly, I don't have ads. Oh no. Thank you, Mr. KJ, for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I didn't mean like training AI on your data. I meant like, does your company use AI? Like, are they like pushing for that? I was just curious. Like as a coding assistant, I mean, like, I don't know, like GitHub Copilot or something. I don't know the other ones. Claude is another one, I think. Mistral AI, okay. Which one's Mistral? Talk to Le Chat. Is this like are they trying to sound like Mimi here? Talk to Le Chat. Is this literally, is this real life? Like, no. Or maybe it's maybe that's what they call it, LE chat or something. We're meant to be working on a compiler ecosystem, but instead it turned into an overlay stream, and we also did a few clashes of code, 2 in PHP. Wait, what's clashes of code? Oh, it's a video game. Coding battles. That's kind of cool. Our company pushes us to use Cursor. Oh, that's the other one too, yeah. But they have all the other words in English. I know it's French, but it's like, at least, I don't know how up to date you are on American memes, but it's like, is that like a meme thing people do? Like, le something. I mean, they have like a picture of like Peppy or something like that. I don't know. I'm too old to know all this stuff. Our company pushes us to use Cursor, but most developers have already turned on to the dark side, but I stay. Good, as long as somebody does. It's a fun minigame where you solve tiny coding programs, either fastest or shortest. There's also a third option, but I don't remember. Interesting. That's kind of cool. That's a good idea. Like it's English word, and then it's a French word, and then another English word. If it was all in French, I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. It's just like French, but it's all, everything's in English, except for this one word, le. I'm not familiar with American memes. Yeah, it's like an American meme thing. I don't know what the other word that they put after it though is. It's like le something. Le meme? So I don't know like what's on this page, so I don't want to show it. I don't know, I'm too dumb to figure this out. Let me win. That is definitely the le used in memes. That's what I thought. But like, if I'm a corporation picking a like AI programming bot to help my coders, I'm not gonna pick someone who's like putting memes inside of their promotional material. If I'm completely honest, it just looks so unprofessional to me. Maybe to other generations. Man, I sound so freaking old saying stuff like that. You would? Yeah, I guess I'm just, maybe, I don't know, I'm maybe the only one. It just seems so like, what are we doing here, guys? It's not, I don't know, it's not tasteful enough of a joke. I'm not against like having jokes inside of your stuff, but I don't know. Our mother company is a shareholder in Mistral. Okay. To be honest, I wouldn't advise using AI. It's up to employees. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I use AI for some stuff, mostly for generating like item names and item descriptions. It's pretty helpful. And occasionally for like some problem solving, it's useful. Or like learning stuff, it's pretty good. Like if I have some confusion on something, it's pretty good at like resolving that. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a net positive. Well, I am interested to see how where it goes. What was I doing? Oh yeah, set piece. Elder Scarab. But it's just something that every programmer should be deciding themselves. Yeah. One thing I will say though, I think people who aren't used to programming, like people who have never programmed before, and now AI comes out and generates code for them, and then, oh sorry, I was testing music for the new dungeon. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, people will, people who have never programmed before will use an AI to generate code for them. And from their perspective, it's like this magical thing where it's like, oh, this is like solving everything like so perfectly, but they just don't have any like knowledge of how good or bad the code they're generating is. And also they think, they don't understand that there's like a billion layers below the like boilerplate that the AI is generating for them that's doing all the real work. They think they solved this like really complicated problem, but like the AI is just like hooking into some library that solves something, you know? So they don't appreciate the suffering that humanity's gone through to solve the problem that they generate. I like you, Dario. Appreciate it, man. Looks like I'm making coffee. Uh-oh. This late. Trunks. We recently get Microsoft Copilot, which is like 100 times better than Mistral. Oh, really? I asked AI to create a basic example for a library which has really bad documentation. Instead, you can let it write in files. So I just kept prompting it until something working. Oh, Jomi says hi from YouTube chat to Doru. Hi from Jomi to Doru. Doru says, oh no. Jomi's being a YouTube scrub now, says Doru. Yeah, Trunks is wilding out. Trunks just likes to steal the other cat's food. Alright, we need a new boss fight mechanic for this one. Because this fight sucks. You are the top commenter on the stream. You're one of one right now. Congrats. What does it call? It calls you something. Top fan. You're the top fan. Yeah, it does spew too much. This was one of the first set piece bosses I ever made. What was the first one? Was it? No, it wasn't this one. It was probably the that one crab. Then there must be one in here. Fungal Grove, the Mothlet. Oh, the Iron Golem was next. And then here it was the Automaton Cube. And then here it was this one. So it was like the 1, 2, 3, 4th. What's up, T-Mug? First time on your stream, thanks for your videos. They inspired me to start exploring Golang outside of network and systems programming and start experimenting with Abaton. Nice. I think Abaton Engine's pretty good. I've never used it for anything too large, but it seems like a good interface. Yeah, you're very welcome. But yeah, I think Go's a good programming language for games. I'm trying to think of what sort of fight I want to do here. We have pretty immobile. Well, I also need to do one here. The other one's the temple. I might do like a buzzing move maybe. I also think it'd be cool to shoot like rotating orbs or something like that maybe. And he could also zip around too, I guess. He's got a little like oasis pad to run around on. Quiet down this music, but too loud. Currently creating a topographic map from OpenStreetMap data. It's an older project I pick up again and making good progress. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever return back to making programming language stuff. That was one, that and algo trading. Those were two things that I like kind of started and then was like, this is kind of harder than I thought it was gonna be, and then stopped. Maybe one day I'll pick it back up again. It would be fun to make a full language and then use it, but there's just so much work to do. I got the type checking, like doing the type checking stuff, and I was like, man, this is like kind of, it's like so recursive. So it's really hard to think about. I'm just trying to think of what sort of behaviors to give him. He's in the scorpion biome. He spawns too many minions, that's one thing. And he's too noisy, like this is just too much. I could definitely do those like interstitial circles that rotate. Maybe we do some of those and we'll do less minions. We'll do a little bit more movement and like maybe 3 phases or something. I don't know. Okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty simple state machine. 10 years from now, Zig and Andrew is much more... Sorry, 10 years from now with Zig and Andrew is much focused now on the laying than his dot. Oh yeah, that is also probably what happens too. You end up just getting sucked into the programming language part of it. Yeah, I might get sucked into it. Then Mythfall will never get finished. And the board will never get their dividends from their original investment. Yeah. Because I remember, I think I saw that he started the language because he was trying to build a DAW. And he wanted like a language for it. So he built a language to build the... We have dividends? No. Not yet. I started a project again to generate bindings for the language. I wrote the API but couldn't sleep last night, so I might continue after I get the maps project done. Oh yeah. Golang is certainly good at building links too. I've partially implemented HM inference. It was surprisingly easy. Oh, that's the type system stuff. Yeah, that's kind of like, I wasn't gonna do, what's it like Herman Miller or something like that. I just didn't read enough about type checking, I think, to like learn how it's supposed to work. So I got a lot of the syntax stuff going, but then the type checking stuff was like kind of mathematical and complicated, and I kind of just stopped there. Uh-oh. It's really cold in Florida right now, so my nose is running. Don't clip it. Okay. And by really cold, I mean it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So he goes through spawn, goes to fight, spray. I think I'll start with some minions. The problem with some of the boss fights I did is they would cycle back and they would respawn more if like they would just constantly be spawning new ones. Bum, bum, bum. I can't, it says Fahrenheit immediately. All right, let's see here. What do we have? What did I say? 50 F to C. That's 10 C. 10 degrees Celsius. All right, we'll make this an interstate. We're not gonna come back to this one. I'm actually not against having this many. No, I will do it this way. Because this spawns it in random areas. 13C, oh, it's hotter there. Maybe 50C is considered cold in Florida. Pretty close. We never get that low temperature here. We do get high floods though. Dang. Yeah, you're in the Philippines, right? Midnight sleep deprivation projects are the worst. You hyperfixate on them for several hours, then you feel like mammoth shit, and code fills you with pump and dump regrets. Yeah, I've heard the Philippines is very hot. Oh, this is the pincer one. He follows parent. I think these guys have decent enough behaviors. Yeah, so we'll enter spawn stuff, then we'll go to the fight state. We'll call it P1. This will be the phase 1 state. I don't yet exactly know what we'll do. We'll probably, you'll destroy the, this will be like while you're fighting the minions, he's doing stuff, and then I'll probably go to a, like a transition once your child count gets too low. Child count below 1, we'll go to phase 2. And then he'll do, sorry, this is P2. I'm gonna give him like a buzz behavior. Let's just see what I've done. We'll copy. Once finished a project after a single night in the bar because I needed it the next day. 26C here in Cyprus. Such winter in mid-Terra. Yeah, there's just like a cold front that came through, and all of Florida's very cold now. All right, so we'll buzz. So he'll just zip around, and then once you lose all, I need to do some sort of shoot. He needs to like fire some weapon. I don't know what it'll be yet, but it will be something. And then for the phase 2, I'm tempted to make him, I could do a circle. I was gonna do like the mothlet thing where he does like zips around. I might make him circle though. Who doesn't like a circle? Circle. That'll be our circle. Distance, tick period, tick offset. That's him buzzing. Snakes. I might just have him shoot a circle. Then he goes into circle mode and he'll do something else. Okay. We'll do a transition. Health below 0.5. Next state. We'll go to P3. Oops. Let's just go ahead and make a few weapons here. I think I'm gonna do a circle during the buzz. Where's my weapons? This is such old code, but it's pretty close to what it would need to be. Oh, I've only got one. I only did one weapon for this guy. So I can do like this now. Attack, circle is attack, circle, barrage. We'll do like 8, maybe. We'll do 10. Oh, he does 12 for this. That's a burst though. Oh, I need to do a different GID. We'll do attack. Like, see how much simpler that is? All right, we'll give that a shot. Enter. Yeah, he's gonna transition immediately. We'll just do 1 second. He'll go to P1. Do a boss shoot. This one. Cooldown, I'll do 2 seconds. We'll just see if how that feels. This needs a shoot animation as well. I'm just gonna remove this one. So we'll just enter into phase 1 so we can see him do the 1 attack. My build times are so much better now. Like, I cannot overstate how much of a benefit this is. Wait, why is he circling? He should be buzzing. Oh, that's why. These are kind of connected. Because he spawns in and instantly transitions because he's got no children. Let's do a kit gold here. We'll just see how the fight goes. The one thing I don't love is there's really nothing stopping you from just like luring these guys out here. So what I might do is I might change their behavior to just buzz around him. This is a pretty deadly biome now. Yeah, then he goes to circle, okay. Kit, unit, don't die. No, I died. What'd you do to improve build times? I moved my functions. I split my functions from my data. And I'll draw it. Before I had, before how I did it was I was trying to do packages. Each box would be a different package, and it would be like I would organize them by concepts, if that makes sense. And I still do this to some degree, but I'd say like this is like the This is like the stats concept. And this is like the, and this would be a package in Golang. And this would be, I don't know, like the movement concept. And this would have two things in it. It would have all of the systems, which is like pretty complicated code. And then it would have all of the data types. And so what I did was now I change it to be organized like this, where I have data. I have all of my data in here. And then I have a separate package with all of my systems. Because the thing I realized is that data depends internally on itself. So you end up with a lot of these like cross pollinations of like, this piece of data depends on this piece of data and this other package, and then this one depends on this one. So now you have to put these two packages together. Otherwise you have a cycle in the compile. And then when you change one piece of data, you have to rebuild all the, or if you change one little line of code in a system, you have to rebuild all of these packages because they all kind of depend on each other. But moving it to this way is pretty much, now I have this, because data is pretty fast to compile. It's just like data structs, right? And then I have my assets. My assets don't really care about like how the data gets used in systems. All it cares about is like what the layout of the data is. So the assets only depends on data now. It doesn't depend on the code. So this stuff takes a while to compile. It doesn't, and like systems don't depend on each other, right? Because they're just like, this system reads in these data and like does this operations on it. So pulling the data out and then building like a bunch of sub packages that are all just like systems is a pretty good strategy, I think, because then you end up with this sort of layout where these all depend on the data layout, but they don't depend on each other at all. So now if I change the data layout, I have to rebuild the assets, I have to rebuild the system. So that's a big change, but changing like how the systems do things is a very common operation. And it doesn't really cause that big of a recompile. So thank you, Penguin Operator. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so I'd improve my build times a lot. And I did it for the server and I did it for the proxy. Or server and the assets, really. Not really the proxy, I guess. But I haven't really done it all for the client. So the client rebuild time's a little slow, but I should just pick up like a kind of weak sword. Maybe I have one in my bank. We'll just do a spore wand, I guess. What happened? Oh, it went up here. Yeah, let's change these guys' behavior so they will now they will buzz around their parents. It actually might cause me to have to recode some things because I have this follow parent behavior, which they currently use. But it gets overridden. I guess I can untangle it. I can just do this. So it'll execute follow parent. If it doesn't have that, it'll do maintain distance. If it doesn't have a target, this is to a target, then it'll do a wander. Pincer. All right, now they should that's better. Now you're kind of pulled into the fight. Hold on, let me just kill these guys. The only weird thing is you can do the entire fight with I guess you'd be incentivized, but you could do the entire fight with without him leaving this one phase. So typically I'd give bosses like invulnerability until you destroy all their children, all their minions. I could give him like an armored status effect or something. But yeah, then you defeat that guy, he goes to circle. Okay, that's pretty good. So I guess I'm not in love with that, but it's a good start. We just had a to-do here. Really, it's this one. It'll be status effect? I could also make a second transition. Maybe I do that. A second 0.5 transition. That puts you into P3. It's either that or I do a status effect. Or I could do 0.75 transition to P2. Or yeah, we'll do 7, I guess. That way you actually get through the phases and you could just leave the minions around if you don't want to kill them all. Actually, I like that idea. So we'll transition on either of those to P2. We need a weapon for this though. Let me comment out these ones. And then we'll just pretend we're entering P2. We're at that part of the boss fight, which will be circling. I want to do smaller distance. We'll do 80. And we'll do faster as well. Faster. We'll double it. Give it to the next guy. That's pretty good. Okay. Let me kill this guy before he finds us. I could do tracers. I might alternate 2 weapons. Do one where he just shoots a bunch of tracers as he's circling. That could be kind of interesting. I think the black scorpion does it. Black? Black main, yeah, tracer. Weapon, elder, scarab, tracer. This is such a weird, like, why did I organize it this way? I'm gonna do 10. We'll do that. Oops, this is the wrong gate, I think. All right, we'll do this. We'll probably do a long-ish cooldown. Well, technically it's gonna cycle. So I probably will put a substate in here and it'll just hop between two different ones. One tracer attack, and then I might do like a few circles or something. I don't know yet. We'll just see how that looks though. Let's see, we're fighting him, we're fighting him, we're fighting him. That's pretty interesting. Let's do a future. These ones last a long time. I think there's too many right now, but I think if I half the rate of it by having another attack in here, it could be pretty interesting. A2. So we'll just alternate between these two. Let's go back to A1. Let's just try to do the circle. We'll just see how this feels. That's pretty decent. I might do 2 tracers. Like for the tracer, I might do... That's fine, we'll do future position. I might do a circle though. Might do a circle, and I might do the targeting in the direction of motion. So then he'll just perpendicularly shoot it out. Wouldn't it be cool if the tracing bullets could hit the boss? Oh, like you can drag them back into the boss? Is that what you mean? That would be cool. I mean, it's just, it would be kind of hard to program. It's also like not a very, the game isn't really built around like ideas like that too much. If I did that, I'd probably do it for like a much more complicated boss fight where like you have to drag a tracer like back into him to like cause him to get out of some invulnerable state or something so that you can then do damage. Like I'd probably structure it that way more. This is too many bullets. I actually don't want it to be, I want it to be 90 degrees. What if I can do attack, dot, pattern, dot. offset angle equals 0.25, a quarter turn. And I'm going to decrease the number of these because now there's 2 bullets per, so I'll do 4. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's an interesting idea. It's just that it's, I probably wouldn't do it to do damage. It would have to be like a status effect change sort of thing. Like, it's fun to make bosses that are like a little bit of a puzzle. That'd be a little bit of a puzzle boss. Okay, I like this. You guys are messing up my tests. All right. Okay, that seems good. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Jomi got his steam locomotive fixed for the day. What you crying about, cat? All right. Yeah, he doesn't know you guys exist, so he just looks at me. Look how tall he is. So tall. Okay, we need a phase 3. At 0.5 HP, you'll go to phase 3. I'll do 0.4. That feels more like middle. He is a cutie for sure. I might go back to the buzzing. I can do buzz, but longer, but further out, I mean. I'll probably change this weapon into something different. I was a scarab. What would I do? Maybe I'll do a buzz, but I'll shoot a fan in the direction of motion. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Let me just copy this really quick. Projectile base, desert. We'll do 3 at like 0.2 or something like that. I'm gonna call it fan. Elder Scarab fan. We'll copy this one. It'll be in movement direction. Let's see how that feels. What's my cooldown on this? I'm gonna do a 1 second cooldown. I might do multiple. We'll do 2 of these. Project speed we'll set to 150. I want this movement speed though to be lower, I think. 120 maybe. I feel like you should go faster, but it's weird to... I don't know, we'll see. Let's do 8 for the attack delay. Maybe I should do opposite direction of motion. So it's shooting like backwards. How do I learn Go? Oh boy. I mean, go online, look for tutorials, try stuff, fail at stuff, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes. Instead of the fan, I kind of want to just do like a really small circle, have it move really fast, but do a really small like circle right next to him, or maybe behind him like this would be. Let me just try that. I'll do 16. We'll do an attack circle, we'll do 10. We'll do a high speed and a low duration. 1 sec. Let's try that. That lasts way too long. Let's cut it in half. Let's lower the speed as well. That's pretty good. I'm gonna make him move faster. I think this would be perfect if I do the tracer shot as an alternating thing as well. We'll do a 2-to-1 ratio. So we'll do 2 of these attacks. Then we'll go to A2, and then we'll do the tracers. We need to transition back. A1 for 1 attack. All right, let's see. Because then you'll have some stuff like chasing you while you're trying to like. You shot too many, I feel like. That's 1. And then he goes to the circles. Perfect. That's much more reasonable. Let's do the whole fight. We'll put all the phases together and see how it feels. I'm just gonna give myself this weapon, but I'm gonna stay invincible. All right, that's the intro. The only downside is there's tons of these little mobs. Gosh, these freaking snakes keep getting me. They keep finding me. There's a bug, not really a bug. There's a mistweaked value for where mobs spawn. They'll spawn on screen sometimes. If they spawn too close to players. I think I want the little scarabs to shoot the dark red ones. Let me just write this down. Okay. Now he's in phase 2. This is kind of a lot of tracer shots. It's not impossible, but you really need like speed. Okay, I hit once there. I'm also not landing any shots on this guy. Like all my tracers, all my wand shots are just missing. This is a pretty crappy wand though. This is like a tier 1 wand, or tier 1 wand, I think. Yeah. Because it's from Fungal Grove, I think. Yeah, these guys just spawn in too close to the player. It's on my to-do list to tweak that, but I have even more tracers from this black guy. I'll just kill him. How much health does this guy have? Am I just super under-leveled for this? I guess I'm only level 7. And I haven't used any skill points, so I'm kind of a little on the weak side here. How much damage am I doing? 2? All right, let's just... Hold on, we'll do this. Oh, frick. Okay, now we're invincible. Obviously this is a pretty low item set, but at least I'm doing some damage now. Despite being on the weak side in terms of being like, I'm pretty weakly itemized. All right, that's the He might be going too far here. I think it's just too far. Like when he runs way over there, it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't really catch up to him. Okay, we'll fix that as well. All right, let's do the I guess we can just do the, oh no, we do need the, oh, well, that's fine. I will do proj like that. That's the pincer scarab. We'll do this, and there was one other thing I just said. Oh yeah, the last buzz, we don't want to go that far. Let me just fix that first. I'm gonna do 4. I'll do 700. Okay, this is gonna be projectile base, black, red, or orb. Base orb? Or is it just projectile orb? Yeah, projectile orb. That's the pincer scarab, and then I wanna do this one, the other scarab. All right. At least now they're differentiated. Because sometimes it's, I really want to differentiate just the floating. So this one I might keep the same color. This is just attack, single, proj. What's the default projectile speed? I'm gonna do that. Slow it down a bit. Because the floating ones, it's, yeah, like it's just, you want to be able to differentiate the ones that are just kind of floating from the ones that are shooting at you. There we go, that's pretty good. All right, let's run this fight. Obviously, sword's not very AoE, so that's what spells are for. All right, that's phase 1 or phase 0, I guess. 1 hit, 2 hits. Of course, a freaking whatever those are called spawns right next to me. A snake. I think I'm at like 7 hits. I should just kill this guy. There we go. Bum, bum. 8. I thought I got hit. Yeah, this phase kind of sucks. Because he almost has to like, he like moves so fast, he has to like run into my bullets. I could make him do a rest phase. Maybe he zips around and then goes into a rest mode. Because I don't want him, I don't just like buzz slowly. I'd rather him buzz really fast and then like stop or something. Let me think here. I'm trying to think of how to structure this with the states. I would do like I could do like this maybe. We'll do M1, which will be this behavior. And we'll throw a transition here. I'm gonna, I like putting transitions at the bottom usually, but I feel like I should put it at the top for some reason. We'll do like 10 seconds. That feels long. We'll do 7 seconds in M1. We'll go to M2. And then we'll go to like room position. This will just go to 0, 0 basically. I'm gonna set a speed here though of like 100. And we'll stay in here for 7 seconds. There'll be like a 1-to-1 duty cycle of attacking and then waiting. That might be too long. I'll do 3 seconds. Let's try that. Or we don't have to rebuild. I think the pacing feels fine in terms of health. Oh, it's funny, my quest is kill bugs, and this is considered a bug. That's funny. What's my other? Oh, it's my objective too, I guess. Okay, that's phase 2, or phase 1, I guess, because we were 0 indexed. He zips around. Then he goes back here, waits, 2, 3, and he goes again. Let's just run this one phase. So it's a little bit of like dodge and then wait for him to get back. That's actually really good pacing. I like that a lot. Oh, I misclicked that dodge pretty badly. Let me just heal so I don't die. All right, that's pretty good. Oh look, we got a willpower shard. Holy cannoli. Okay, that's a pretty good redo. That's a pretty good fight now, I think. Let me just delete this. All right. Redo, Elder, Scarab, set piece, fight. That's a lot better. I'm pretty happy with that. I want to go next. I want to fix that one bug that I mentioned when we were doing that, where because they spawn just way too close. What is that in? I think the file's called like manager, dungeon manager, sphere manager. No, it's probably called like sphere. Maybe it's in here. I've moved a lot of files around when I was reorganizing. Yeah, player map. Player, don't spawn mobs too close to the player. All right, that's set to 200. Let's double it. You guys want balance tips? Just double or half everything. I'll just always binary search everything. Too small, double it. If then again it's too big, then have it like find the middle point of those 2 points. I'm gonna take these boots off. I kind of want to like, what can I go kill? Let's just clear mobs and make sure we don't see them spawning on our screen. Let me just zoom in really quick. So I'm looking at the mini map. I'm trying to see like when they spawn over here. That's not bad, actually. So it's like about here is where they're spawning, it seems like. So if I go to this one, it should be like if I run to this one. Oh, no mobs. But yeah, one spawn. Okay, one spawn to there. That's a little bit close. Let me just go clear like a little region. Let's just see what the nearest spawns are. If I go down, do they spawn up here? One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. It's probably fine. We'll just see how this feels. I'm like trying to see them spawn, but I think they're spawning just outside of my vision, so I can't. But that's actually kind of what I want, so we'll leave it there. That also has the advantage of like making people run around a little bit more, which is good. Okay. Oh yeah, redo Elder Scarab boss fight. Mobs in the sphere now spawn further from players. I'll just say sphere mobs. What did I do for Dustburrow Dunes? Added. I need to check to make sure that that shows up in the quest log or the dungeon list. I also need to make a set piece. It is there. All right, good. Oh, anti-venom book wouldn't be in there. Because you only get pages. All right. All right, buddy. See ya. Okay. We did this. We just need to make the Dustburrow set piece. Let's see. We can do this really quickly. This would be kind of nice. This might be in Mob Factory. I could remove this. No, I can't. A lot of things call this though. That's the downside. Like I need to pass into this function whether or not it should split. Either that or I add the minion component beforehand. I might do this. I might do create def. Or technically this would be here. And hold on, this would be there. This would be here. And then create def would say f.create def full int monster type pause, and then is minion. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Then this has this boolean now. Oh, we should have to return this. All right. And then we know and not is minion. So if it's not a boss and it's not a minion, then we're good. I really don't have a good way to test this unless I keep running Dungeon Ascensions till I get split soul, and then I see if the minions split. So I'll just claim that I did it. Split soul dungeon no longer splits minions, minion monsters. I.e. monsters that are spawned by other monsters. I'm just gonna say minion monsters and leave it ambiguous. That's done now. All right, let's do the Dustburrow set piece. Let me look at my files. I want to go to concept. I was gonna make this the set piece, the worm set piece, with maybe these guys around it. Like make these minions that are spawned by the head. It's either that or it's gonna be like both of these could be limbs. And there could be like one mouth in the ground. If that makes sense. Like one of those, you know that thing from Star Wars? Sand desert monster from Star Wars. A Sarlacc. We could also do a Sarlacc. With the little worm things around it. I guess it wouldn't change the boss fight very much. I don't know what to call this thing though. Okay, let's just make these animation files and then we'll figure it out from there. Worm, sand. What do I call like I'm like boss? Mob boss, okay. Worm. Mob boss, worm. Did I open this? I did. That's pretty good, I think. I might try to drag this mount point up a bit. 1, 2, maybe. I feel like I need like 4 frames, maybe. Actually, that's good. That's enough. I really want to rename this file, but I can't think of what to call this guy yet. So we'll just call it mob boss worm. Let's go to the Elder Scarab fight. We'll copy paste some of this stuff. The weird part of this is it's like multiple limbs. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the head in the middle, and then I'm gonna have it spawn limbs around it. I think that could work. I'm gonna have to go call in my trusty ChatGPT namer. I have a worm boss, kind of like a Sarlacc from Star Wars. What could I call that sort of boss? It's kind of a mini boss. All right, let's see what we get. Sandmaw, that's actually kind of a cool name. Pitworm. I like Sandmaw. I feel like if I'm going to make it a big mouth with limbs, then I'd rather it be called like Pitworm or something. I'm gonna call it a Sandmaw. That's fine. Mob, boss, Sandmaw, head. I don't know if I need a shadow actually, though I do need to rename this file. It is a boss too, yeah. Bug? Is it worm? All right, that is a... I need to import the com. This will be a limb. I might give it the general name Sandmaw. It's just weird. I'm not going to give it a category though. I'm not going to make it a boss. I also don't want him to rotate. Or does it rotate with movement? Disable mirror with aim. I'm gonna put it up here. We'll do Sandmaw head, we'll do Sandmaw tail. Head. We'll do tail. That'll be this one. I guess I can do this. Hold on, I need to do width 50. There we go. All right. This one's gonna be, oops, misclick. And this, I just want to shrink him down a bit. All right, that's good. All right, so now we have the Sandmaw head and the Sandmaw, I'll call it tail. I'm tempted to do this, because then when people get killed by it, it would say like so and so got killed by the Sandmaw tail. But I think I'm just gonna do Sandmaw. That way it's like, you know, the same. It'll be the same thing. All right. Let's copy this guy. I'm gonna rip out the entire state machine though. Which is this, I believe. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Quest difficulty 4. 0. That seems wrong. But maybe it's right. I don't know. Sandmaw head. I'll do, because it's gonna have multiple limbs, I'll do the same health as this for the center one. Oh, hold on. Elder. What's my dungeon drop here? This should only drop level type scorpion. Level type scorpion. I guess it's 100% drop, isn't it? Where do I use this? What's another set piece that I could look at? Centaur Captain. I see now. Okay. So really I want to do this, but I want to just do, I want to add modifiers to it. But still Scorpion Boss for this one. I wonder if the Watcher does this though. Watcher? Temple? Desert? Temple? Yeah, it does, okay. Then we'll do the Sandmaw. This would be level type, silted layer. We don't need this. I think it was just temporary because I didn't have enough set pieces for each dungeon. Let me go to the loot. I guess I'll just drop Beetle Leaf, I don't know. What's it called? We'll save that. Let's go to Elder Scarab again. So I'm gonna pull out the like first group of things. All right, this will be the state machine, or at least the start of it. But we're gonna want to spawn the knot pincers. We'll also want to spawn them in specific spots. Spawn minion list. I think it's just minion type and then position. Yeah. I'm just gonna grab this one just temporarily and we'll fix it eventually. We've got our position. We'll have to make an arena as well for this, which I think will just be like a big dirt patch or something. Let's just do like 100, I don't know. Okay, that'll be the state machine. We need to make a set piece. Let's open up the editor. I need to make a file for this, don't I? I have multiple of these open. Let's close this. Local editor. They're in here. That was weird. It like that was so strange. Like my file browser crashed or something. Okay. I'm gonna copy the, what's a good base? What's up, Roger? How's it going, man? How you doing? We'll copy the Elder Scarab one, I think. Whatever it's called. Twitch made me. I appreciate it, thank you. Thank you very much. That's this one. Set piece, map, sand maw. Boom, boom. Let's open the editor and we'll do the sand maw set piece. I was thinking of making, I might make the head different. I might, you know, the Sarlacc from Star Wars? I feel like that'd be a cool center point. But I also might just use the other worm head thing, I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, just like a big hole, and then it turns into the silted layer, dungeon drop, so it kind of fits a little bit. But it's also a drawing that I gotta do. There it is. I want to make this larger, I think. We'll do 34 by 34, I think. What's up, Chris? You see, I just got a second round. I just got out of a second round dev interview. Oh, nice. How'd it go? With a live code challenge. That's epic. How'd you do? Or how do you feel you did? You feeling good about it or not so good? I was stressing a bit, but I feel okay. I've gotten out of interviews and thought there's no way they're going to hire me, and then I've gotten the job before, so it's always hard to know. The recruiter prepped me for an example. That was not what they had me do. Oh, really? Yeah. The recruiters usually don't know anything, so that sucks though. But basically they gave me a data set and asked me to render it to a table. Oh, okay. For some reason when I read that, I thought you were saying they gave me a table and they asked me to render it like in OpenGL or something. And I was like, wait, what? Like a model, like a 3D mesh or something. They ran a method to highlight similar rows based on data and view TypeScript. Oh, that's kind of cool. At least it wasn't a take home. Like at least it was a live coding and not a... Holy link. All right, let's take a look. Hold on. Failed to load code from URL. You might need to DM it to me in Discord or something. This is called art, guys, in case you were wondering. This is how art is made. That looks terrible. The problem is I don't know JavaScript and I don't know Vue, so I don't know how much roasting I can give you. Oh, this is very small. Interface. I can only assume what this does. I mean, it looks really minimal. It looks really minimal, so. Yeah, I have no idea what this does. I can kind of assume what this does. Table, header, row, column, table body, table row, table data, entry. Does entry come from here or something? Source IP. Oh, destination. Maybe entry is like this or something like that. I mean, I don't know. It looks pretty good. Mouse over highlight. Nice. This looks really good. I don't know. I don't know Vue at all, so. I'd hire it. I'd hire you based off of that. If I had a company. Full-time Mythfall dev. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I use some more of your music. Yeah, from MythCorp. Trying to make this like kind of noisy, but I feel like it's just too much. I almost want to just simplify it. Just do like beach or something. Like do this and not do dirt anywhere. That's not bad actually. I'll take this. At least it's a good starting point. Yeah, you can also ask me to make a jingle for a specific area, so it's like purposeful, wholesome practice. Yeah, I used, what did I use? Sun something, sun beater. What is it? Silted layer. Sun blocker. I used sun blocker for the new worm dungeon. I also downloaded a bunch more that I'll eventually use probably. But I haven't added them yet. Okay. That's a good starting point, I think. We'll use this. I want to go to set pieces. Dustburrow Dunes. We'll have to add the set piece now. In other news, what did I call this? Oh, a sand maw. Monster type sand maw. Default. What is this number? Bounds. 200. Do I do 200 for all of them? That would be the distance I require them to be away from each other. I think I always use 200. Okay, that should do the trick. All right, let's see if that works. My slime platformer coming through, is coming together. Nice. What are you making it in? Unity, nice. It's really not a bad choice, honestly. Oh, it didn't spawn it. Setpiece Sandmaw. It might be Sandmaw-0, yeah. You probably do vanilla, but I don't want to mess with lighting, rendering issues, prefab management. Yeah, it is kind of a lot. I think for online games, it's worth it, but I think if you're making like a platformer or something that's like pretty common, then it's pretty simple to just, oh, that's weird. Why would that be water? Trunks, you're killing me, dude. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable to, why is this happening? To use an engine if you're just doing something, not saying your game's like boring or anything like that, just that, like if you have a tool that solves like all of your problems already, it's pretty useful. Oh yeah, send it to me. I'll watch it. Unless it was on top of water. I wonder if I need like this or something. We'll just do some speckles, I guess. I can always just like throw them under these, I guess. All right, let's see if that works. Oh yeah, some of the some songs you have, I can't download off of SoundCloud. Which ones? I was trying to download these ones because I was gonna throw them in some of the biomes to like do more different soundtracks depending on what biome you are. Cause I'm splitting every biome into 3, but I wasn't able to download these ones. I don't know if some you don't want to make downloadable, but most of them I can, except for like these 4. All right, I appreciate that. You use any song? All right, cool. I can send you the list if you want. Yeah, it's just like most of them let you download it, except for like some of them. And I didn't know what the difference was between them. Okay. Yeah, it could just be a permissions thing. I've never used SoundCloud before. Okay, this looks pretty good. I might throw some skeletons on this though. Like some more decals. Let me do that really quick. Sandmaw. I want to make these all random rotation. Random rotation. Random rotation. Random rotation. All right. Dot move. Send preview bit. All right. Let me look. I get this. Do you know who you are? Audio. Demos. No, I still get the same thing. Unless it's like a... How do you hard refresh? Can I control? Yeah, I'm clicking the second link. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, that's slime effects. How'd you get that effect? That's kind of crazy. It reminds me of those ball games where like you're a marble and you have to like... Oh, you can absorb stuff? That's kind of cool. Wait, is it like what you absorb changes what your... What you absorb changes your like abilities or something? That'd be sick. Lots of vertex manipulation. Oh, is it just a big sphere that deforms? Before we'll allow you to press stuff down. What's the cat doing? He's staring at me till I feed him. He runs the house. I'm just the sucker that pays for him to live. Lovely cat bro, feed him. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna do this. Then you get your food. Yep, this is good old Trunks. Looks pretty good. I need to slide these down though. These skeletons need to get slid down. He stepped on my escape button. All right. I will, let me go give this cat wet food really quick. I'll be right back. All right. My hands are all wet. Okay. Let's go ahead and I want to slide the skulls down so he spawns like it's around where he's spawning. All right. Here. Sand maw. I think it's like around here-ish. Let's try that. I actually think Sandmaw is kind of a cool name. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let's do the other monster, the minion. Oops. Sand maw. These ones do not have a loot table. They also don't drop that. Yeah, they'll have this. Component soulbound. They'll have vision. I don't want them to have this much health though. I'll give them like 500 health maybe. This wouldn't be a quest. This is like a minion. So I'm just trying to think here. Not an objective. That's the body. That's the health. That's the vision. Soulbound. And then it would have some other state machine. Okay. Yeah, then this guy, instead of spawning the pincer minions, he'll do this. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. It should reload. Oh, I forgot to save this. Oh, the name. This is the name for the asset file. So I'll just do that. This is my 235th monster. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, it crashed. Maybe this one? I swear, every single time I've teleported, I've always teleported to the beacon, not to the boss. Oh, the sprite's wrong. Also, we want to push, I want to push these out more. Like, I think I want to go, let's go by tile size. We'll do 10. I might just make this like constant up at the top. We'll just do this. We'll say like, because I'm not going to spawn them. I'm not going to spawn them at different spots. I think I'm going to put like a specific spot. Okay, that's good. I kind of feel like these guys should be reversed or something. I don't know. I also might do different ones, like different tails or something. I don't know. The other idea is this could be one like tail type, and this could be another tail type, and then I could do a big like the big mouth thing from that Star Wars. But it'll be pretty similar, I think, regardless of how the spriting is done. Okay. All right, let me just think here. What sort of fight do we want to do? I'm probably not going to spawn all 4 tails at the same time. I'm probably going to do like phases where he gets he becomes immortal, or not immortal, like he becomes invincible, and then he spawns like 2 tails that you have to destroy, which damage him, but when they die. I like that kind of concept. Let's write these down. Head becomes invincible, then tails spawn, and when they die, you damage the head. Can you make him transparent when you walk behind him? Technically I can. I do it for trees. Like I do this effect. I don't know if I've ever done it on a monster before though. Yeah, I have a component that I attach to them. I'm just trying to remember. I don't remember exactly how it works, so I need to look. Yeah, tall object asset. The thing is, I might do a static calculation. Like I might have when I initially coded this. Yeah, transparent when blocking player. Let me just look through the, I just need to walk through this code here. Oh, okay, yeah. No, this is dynamic then. It doesn't do a static thing. Though, I don't know if I've attached this to body before. Yeah, maybe we can just do this though. I'll just, hold on. We'll just have to do, let me just kill this. Sprite. Because the body gets networked and then the client knows what to draw there. So I have to attach this sort of behavior to here. So when I do this, body config. Somewhere I build the sprite from this. I guess this was the worst thing to look for, wasn't it? Let me do this. Body animation. Is body config. All right, that should work. The one thing, man, my sprite building is such a weird, yeah, because if anything gets networked to the client and I have any reason to regenerate the sprite, then this will get called. And I think this runs for everything. Players and other things as well, because it's a body. Let's give that a shot. I think that'll do it though. There's a few monsters that this would be nice to have with. Like there's a few bosses that are just very large. I'm pretty sure this is where I do it all though. This was a very used component that got changed, so it had to rebuild like every single thing. All right, head will become invincible, then tail spawn, you damage, and then when they die, you damage the head. Then that might be my only idea. Yeah, that works. We should do it for this one too. I also want to go to, what's the one? Ancient Ruins. That one I definitely want to do. That's like it's like this big floating thing. Whenever you run behind it, you like can't see anything. I know people have requested that. We'll just go ahead and throw that in there. All right, cool, that's good. It's funny I dropped the silted layer here. This is a good start. Did I not trim that sprite, did I? That's my ace and I could tell because the health bar is so large. I also want to see how big the colliders are. The colliders need to increase in size. Like double? I think the sprite's a good size. It is scaled up 2x, but I think it looks pretty good. Let's rebuild. Okay. That's better. Oops. That's a pretty good collider size, I think. It's not exactly like on center for this, but I think it's good enough. It's like down the core, whatever. That's kind of weird. Let's think. I feel like there's opportunity for this sort of thing. I feel like it is weird that the head is so small relative to how big the like limbs are. Like you try to think of like what creature this is. Like you just imagine like what it is underground and it's like a tiny little head and then like these arms super far away. So I feel like this would fit better with a big mouth thing. I don't know. It's kind of a pain to draw. Maybe it wouldn't be that hard. I just have to try. It's an interesting setup because it does push you out when you have these guys. If this guy's shooting bullets and these guys are also shooting bullets, it pushes you away from the head, which kind of naturally protects it, I guess. Like I'm thinking circle shots. Some kind of poison thing maybe. Like maybe shoot a ring of poison or something like that. The poison splotches. That could work. Well, I'm also thinking like, you know the Necromancer's Garden dungeon? There's the roots that come out of the ground. I could do something similar to that. Like just kind of like AoE sort of deal. That could work. That could work as well. What else? What else? The one tricky thing with this is it's very, everything's super stationary. Like the only movement are these guys coming up and coming back down maybe. And that I could maybe alternate, like I could have a spawn and despawn. Or I do some kind of like teleport animation and then teleport them from spot to spot. I think there's probably a way I could play a teleport animation. And the teleport animation wouldn't be like a proper teleport. It would just be like, it goes into the ground, it comes out of the ground. All right, let's just make some weapons, I guess, and see how they do. I want to do a circle of poison, like a poison circle thing. I want to go to not silted. I guess silted, yeah. It's more soon, technically. This is a weird one, though. Weapon, sand mob, poison, circle. Where's that one? I have that one barrel rider guy from that one biome, pirate something, scurvy strand. This guy does he does like this weapon that like shoots grenades around in a ring and then they all explode. I want to find that weapon. Attack circle grenade. Yeah. This is the weapon that I want to do. Have I saved this? I don't think I have. I really just want this out of it. So we'll copy this one. Oops. Wait, is this the right one? Projectile base poison splat. It is a grenade, right? No, this is the result of it. I'll have to look back up again. I need a new gid. And attack, and then ring. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. We just want to do the ring. Weapon, sand, maw, poison, ring. Poison splat. There's a tail. There's like a tail. This one. All right, poison spit. I want to do like little grenades that explode and turn into a splat, which will be this whole thing. And this is the projectile that needs to shoot, which I think has all of this stuff built into it. So I think I just do this. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever. Let's just throw this boss shoot. I don't think I need to rebuild, so we'll see if this works. A little bit too far away. So I'm actually not sure how to tweak it. I guess you would do this. That would put it as 80. Like what I really want is just a small ring. Something like that, yeah. I want to do more. 12. We'll do 12. Ring.delay, we don't need that. This we can delete. That we can delete. We'll just simplify this. Radius. That's weird. They're not like lobbing. I wonder if it was just a hot loader thing. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Well, this is a good start, I guess. We'll do a circle, a circle weapon. Raj, we'll do like 12. Raj equals projectile, orb, white, red. Okay, let's see that. All right, got a little crash there. What was it? Might have just been a hot reloader thing. Oh, it's because the I hadn't built the weapon before I had the behavior use the weapon, so it was a dev panic. Like, I couldn't find the weapon because it wasn't loaded yet. All right. I mean, it's a decent pattern. I could see something like this, and then this guy just spitting poison. That could actually be kind of cool. So then these guys would do like little support work, and then this guy would just shoot poison. He would have to have a massive range though, which I don't love, but like I could do this actually. I could have him spawn these and then give them invulnerability while this guy spits poison at you. So you're kind of like having to attack him, but you can't damage these guys. But I actually like that. That's a good idea. Like that. So then you're constantly having to move. That'll actually be really good. And I think I already have a spitter attack. I'll just reuse that one. That's the limbs. Then there's this one. Yeah, spawn minion list. Let's copy this. State, this one. It's like called, it's not silted, it's Dustburrow.worm medium or something like that. Body monster. Monster type worm medium. Oh no, it's a weapon. Weapon, worm, medium. I might make my own custom one for this because I might shoot more. Like I might shoot more than one or something like that. It is weird though that this is coming out of his like, it's not like coming out of this spot out of his mouth, but it is what it is, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. It's actually pretty hard. I'm getting hit a lot. Oh, I got poisoned there. I guess you're safe right here though, aren't you? Yeah, the thing is the poison just like gets in the way of where you're safe, the safe spots, and then you instantly have to move. Like this is a safe spot, but then I have to go. I guess you do this. Like just go from corner to corner. But it's fine. I think it's fine for a phase. That way people who solve the puzzle think that they like have some crazy cheese strat that I didn't think of. I could also increase the number by like 1, the circle number by 1. And then it would be odd, and then I think it would be pointed towards him. Oh, it's weird. It's kind of off center, but I guess that's okay. Sorry, I missed a text message. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it's going wrong. I don't know. It's like this one's shooting. Oh, it's shooting one there and it's open on this side. So it's kind of unbalanced. That's fine, I guess. Okay. That'll be fine. Yes, we'll do that as one phase. This is a phase idea as well. This one might be a little hard to do. But yeah, I'm gonna get a good start on this one. I'll have to finish the set piece later today though, because I think I'm gonna end stream here, everybody. But we're well on our way. I also might change this. I might make him just a regular limb and then make a big mouth for the center section. I think that would make more sense. So, but we'll see. If I might get lazy and not draw it. So we'll see. But anyways, that'll be it for today, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. And I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good rest of your week. I don't know what I'll stream next. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know yet. But yeah, I will see you all next time. And goodbye.